I am done with self-development. Hello YouTube, welcome back. So, as the title suggests, this is a self-development video, or rather, ending thereof for the foreseeable. I've teased in the last video that I'm going to talk about a bit more like changes to life philosophy for me. And yeah, let's discuss what that is. So as the name suggests, ending of self-improvement. It doesn't mean I'm stopping altogether, okay? Like, I don't mean that I'm not going to continue to try and get better, be better, all that kind of stuff. That's quitter talk, and that's not how we do things. But what I mean is that I'm just not going to push it to such a degree as I have been for the last few years. And by that I mean, like, I've spent the last, what is it now, end of 25, 4 years plus of just self-development stuff. Like, I've just been focusing on growing everything and anything in my life. Like, I started the business, so everything's been about the business. Then, like, I just continuously trying to, I need to be better at this, I need to be better at that, better man, better human, better fucking bodybuilder, better coach. But like none of that is a bad thing. Those are good things, and we all should be doing that. But like, I've gotten to a point where it's all I do. Like, I don't even look at the things, I don't finish something and then look back and go, oh, this is actually a really good change. I like this. I like the way it is now. Or like, I just kind of go, okay, what's next? What's another flaw? What's another little thing that doesn't really fucking matter, that in the grand scheme of things, that I need to, quote, need to fix? And all of this, like, just continuously, you finish one book, you immediately go to another and try to do that. And then, you're reading one book after another, fucking business, self-development, whatever. And none of it is psychology, masculine, like, anything. And it's just like, you don't even implement any of it. You just kind of go through it, and you listen to fucking 2 podcasts a day and this and that and videos. And it's just like, you don't even process any of it. You're just doing it to do it. And then, oh, there's another flaw. Let me fix that. Like, I know I'm being very like quick, and I'm not really going into detail about what exactly it is that I'm talking about, but like, I'm just tired. It's been 4 years of this non-stop. Like, I'll try to find like a picture of a part, just a fraction of my library, and it's all just except like the bottom 2 shelves, which is stuff that I've been reading years before that. All of it is just self-development and business and philosophy and all that shit. And again, nothing wrong with it, but to an extent. Like, I'm just tired of it. I'm literally sick of it. I've already scaled down massively on how many podcasts I listen to, because it's all the same shit over and over again, just different face attached to it. They all talk about the exact same fucking thing, which means it's fundamental and it is important, but like, you only need to hear it so many times. At this point, it's just fucking annoying. It's just noise that I listen to while I do other stuff. I've scaled down on podcasts already, like massively. I unsubscribed for a lot of channels, and a lot of them that I still have, I just swipe it off. As like, whenever the notifications come on, I'm like, nah, fuck this. So I'm being very, very brutal with what I actually spend the time on, what I actually listen to right now, and I'm just opting out for the fun stuff, like, the fun podcasts with comedians, and just fucking around, just to kind of keep it a bit more lighthearted. But the main thing I'm doing is the books. If I didn't have few left, I would have probably done it immediately, but I still have like 2 left. I had 3. When I made this decision, I had 3 books left to read that I already bought, so I might as well read them. I was like, I gave myself till the end of the year, and then it's going to be my New Year's resolution, basically, to next year, don't do any of that stuff. No books. Like, I'll still do podcast here and there if it's interesting, but like the books, I'm not buying or reading any of that shit, okay? The entire year will be just fantasy, sci-fi, history, just like things that are fun and that interest me, right? For instance, so when I finished these 2 books, again, I had 3, I just finished first one this morning before I started recording this. I have 2 more books to read. It's called Iron John, which is a book about men, so again, masculinity shit. And Killing Sacred Cows, which is a business one. So, and the third one, first one was the, what's called We Who Wrestle with God from Jordan Peterson. So like philosophical / theological one. So, it's the holy trinity of everything we've been doing, right? So I got one theological, one philosophy, one, man stuff, let's call it, and 3 is business. But once I'm done with them, I'm just going full fantasy for a while, and sci-fi. So the first one I'm going to read, I already have it planned out. I already have it saved. I'm going to buy it at the end of the year. First one I'm going to read is the latest book from the Witcher series, because it's the latest one. I've already read all the other ones. So yeah, I'm going to complete the series by reading that one first. I don't think it's going to take me a couple of weeks, because it's a lot easier to read those, isn't it? It's a lot faster. So I'm going to read that first, and then after that, I already have it saved. I'm going to do 5 books from. It's not a series per se; they're individual books, but like it's from the same universe. It's from the Warcraft universe. So I'm going to do a little deep dive into my childhood, so to speak, because I played Warcraft 3, like, I'm not even joking, I have played it like 100 times, at least. I played it all the fucking time as a teenager. And then I played a shit ton of World of Warcraft, like 3-4 years. And I mean hard. I was there 7 p.m. every day to do raiding with my guild. Like, I was fully invested into it. Funnily enough, people should, addictive, wasting your time. You say that, but like most of my English came from that. From reading the quests, watching the videos, talking to people, which was in English. So I learned most of my English from that. I learned discipline, believe it or not, from that, like work discipline, because you had to be there on time. Like, I was a teenager, I had fuck all to do. Like, I have no responsibilities, but it was like 7 p.m., you're gonna be here. Otherwise, there's like, penalties and punishments or whatever. You are gonna be here on time. And if you're not even part of the raid, you are gonna be available as a backup. So you have to be around. Like, it really brings like a lot of discipline, funnily enough. I remember like it was summer and we'd be out hanging out with friends. And I mean, it was kind of like just sitting around doing nothing. So it's fucking pointless. Anyway, it was like, 6:45, I gotta go home. I have a raid to do. Again, it might sound addictive, but it's like it was a responsibility, it was a commitment. So it taught me a lot about like showing up when you're supposed to. But anyway, I'm gonna do a deep dive into that. It's like 5 books that should keep me. I don't know. It's not gonna take long. They're not big, and it's a quick read. So it's, I don't know, a couple of months. And then I have a whole list of books that I want to read. A lot of like from Lord of the Rings universe. Then some like I have a bunch of like Greco-Roman stuff, just both history and historical fantasy. Historical fantasy is my favorite by far. Bunch of Rome shit again, of course. Alexander, that kind of stuff. So historical, some Viking shit naturally, and that kind of stuff. So I just want to deep dive into that. And who knows, like maybe even after the year, I'll be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep going. I think of it as like a deload during training. Like, you need to take a break every once in a while so you miss it again. So because you're getting diminishing return, right, on your investment, like just keep going and going. You're not getting as much out of it. So if I take a break for a long while, I should then look forward to doing it again. And maybe, after that year is over, I'll still keep doing it, but like I'll sprinkle like a developmental book here and there just to count because I actually want to, not because I won't have to. So yeah, that's my change going forward. And I just honestly, like, I just gotta learn to chill the fuck out. I'm listening to the podcast now, ironically, but it's a guy, and he's very much, his whole like is to just chill the fuck down, man. Not in a way of lazy, just relax and like things happen. Like that's victim mentality. That's not good. But he does, do your work, pay your bills, take care of the people you're supposed to take care of. But then beyond that, just chill the fuck down. Like, there's this whole rush to just, I need to do more, I need to do more, I need to do better, I need to do this, I need to do that. Like, everything is always like stress and stress and stress and more and more. Whilst it's just like, just relax, bro. So in my case, personally, it's just like, that's what I've been doing. Like, last 4 years, I've just been on full throttle. Just go, go, go. Like, this needs to be better, this needs to be more. This is like just stressing myself the fuck out. And the truth is nothing changes anyway. I mean, yes, I've progressed in those things for sure, but like in terms of like the core of the life, reading all this self-developmental stuff, it improved me some, but like in the core, it's still the same shit. So I'm just driving myself to the early grave for nothing, right? Things will just work out somehow. Like it's less about being lazy. Oh, I will, let God take care of it or whatever. No, but I mean like more in terms of like submission, just like do what you're supposed to, and then let things do their thing, and just let God, universe, whatever, sort it out. I don't know. That's kind of the philosophy I'm trying to embody for some time. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I just gotta chill, man. Like I'm just on edge at all times, and it's not good. So yeah, it's about around the time that you're watching this, I probably would have finished those books, and I might have already get a head start on the Witcher book, maybe. And you can see, like, obviously I'm physically tired I'm still cutting, but like as per last video, but I'm just mentally done. Like I need to learn to just calm the fuck down. So that's what this change is about. It's not a case of giving up. It's not a case of getting lazy. It's not a case of just, what's the point anyway? Fuck it. Just like throwing my toys out of the pram. It's more like an intentional break, an intentional pit stop to change the oil, change the wheels, fix the car before you keep going again. Intentional change of pace, I suppose, would be the term. And that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about today. Again, we're nearing Christmas now, again, by the time you're watching this. A couple of weeks away, so I think that's a good timing for this kind of video to come out, just to kind of, it's around the time when everything just slows down, right? Work goes down, everyone has some time off, nobody gives a fuck about gym. So it's just like, let's everyone just take this time period to breathe and to take some time off and just take it easy. We can kickstart it again in a couple of months' time, but as of now, just take account of what you've got. The whole gratitude thing. We don't have to keep going up this uphill all the fucking time. Again, diminishing returns. Just go up, and then this is my 4 years, yeah, and then I'll just go, okay, I'm just gonna stay here for a little while. Let me just enjoy what the progress I've made. Let me just process everything that I've learned and been through, and then we can go again. You're still going up. Might not be just this way, but it's just like, still happening. So yeah, that's my change in philosophy. I don't know, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Maybe, even if you think I'm bitching out, whatever, like I'm happy to have that debate. Or if you just, I don't know, maybe you find it relatable. If you do, again, share. Why not? It'd be nice to see that I'm not the only one, which I'm sure I'm not. But yeah. Anyway, have a good one. Enjoy this season, and I shall see you in the next one.